Prince George Alexander Louis, born on July 22, 2013, is the eldest son of Prince William and Princess Kate, and third in line to the British throne. From the moment of his birth, he was thrust into global spotlight, his every step captured by cameras. Unlike most children, George's identity was never his own. He was born not just as a boy, but as a symbol of the monarchy's future. For the royal family, his arrival represented continuity. For Britain, he embodied both tradition and the challenge of adapting monarchy to a modern world. William and Kate have worked carefully to balance George's life between normality and royal responsibility. He attends school with children outside the royal bubble, plays football, and enjoys family activities. Yet, he also joins state events, walks in parades, and knows his life is unlike any other child's. His parents hope that by giving him a taste of both worlds, he will grow into a man grounded in reality, but also prepared for destiny. This balance, between ordinary childhood and extraordinary responsibility, is what defines George's unique upbringing. Though George never knew his grandmother, Princess Diana's shadow looms large over his life. Diana was adored as the people's princess, and the public often looks at George through the lens of her legacy. Photographs of William at the same age are constantly compared to George, sparking nostalgia and expectation. In many ways, Diana's spirit shapes how the world perceives the young prince. Admirers hope he will embody her warmth and compassion, while critics wonder if the monarchy is simply repeating history, projecting the weight of Diana's memory onto a child. From his first appearance on the steps of the hospital, George has lived under the relentless gaze of the media. His first day at school, his appearances at Trooping the Colour, even his playful moments with his siblings have become front-page news. In an age of social media, the palace struggles to protect his privacy, yet every image spreads instantly across the globe. George is growing up under a microscope, every smile, every frown dissected for meaning. The challenge for William and Kate is keeping him safe, while preparing him for life as a public figure. George is not just a prince, he is also a big brother. To Princess Charlotte, confident and outspoken, and Prince Louis, playful and cheeky, he is both leader and companion. The three children together symbolize the monarchy's next generation, but the weight of expectation falls on George alone. He will be king, while his siblings will walk freer paths. This dynamic is not new. The heir and the spare is a pattern repeated for centuries. George must carry the burden of leadership, while also being a brother in a family that history has shown can fracture. William and Kate are determined not to repeat the mistakes of the past. William himself grew up under cold royal protocols and the trauma of Diana's death. He knows firsthand the dangers of being raised without warmth or understanding. With George, they strive for balance, discipline mixed with love, structure combined with freedom. They want him to respect the institution, but not be crushed by it. Their approach reflects their vision for the monarchy's future. A crown that is more human, more relatable, and less bound by the rigid traditions of the past. To the public, George is already more than a child. He's a symbol of continuity, a living promise that the monarchy will endure. Every public appearance sparks commentary, how he stands, how he dresses, how he reacts. Admirers see him as the hopeful bridge between tradition and modernity, a chance to restore faith in the crown. But others question whether he will even want the role when his time comes. In a world increasingly skeptical of monarchy, George's future as king is both certain in tradition and uncertain in public approval. George's path will also be shaped by the choices of his uncle, Prince Harry. Harry's rebellion and departure from royal life revealed the personal toll of duty. For George, it is both a warning and a possibility. Will he follow William's path of loyalty and responsibility, or be tempted by Harry's pursuit of freedom? The tension between duty and independence will define his life, just as it has divided his family. The lessons of Harry's struggles will echo in George's own decisions when he comes of age. George may wait decades before becoming king. In that time, the monarchy will face challenges that could transform, or even end, it. He must prepare for a crown that may not be welcomed as it once was. His reign could be one of renewal, reconnecting the monarchy with a changing nation. Or it could be the final chapter of Britain's thousand-year-old royal history. For now, the crown is a distant promise. But the weight of that promise already rests on his young shoulders, shaping every moment of his life. Prince George's story is still only beginning. To the world, Hayes the boy destined to be king. To his parents, Hayes still just their child. But history has already marked him. His every step carries symbolic meaning, his every word will one day matter to millions. Whether he becomes a beloved monarch or a reluctant ruler, George embodies the uncertainty of monarchy's future. Hayes both a promise and a question, the boy who will be king, or the boy who may inherit a crown the world no longer wants.